Hi there, this is Dr. John Whitcomb on how to fix osteoporosis for 15 cents a day. Quite a promise, isn't it? But let me see if I can convince you. I think it's real. It may be real. And here's the logic. You have to understand the engine that drives osteoporosis. And that engine is the amount of acid in your diet. And here's how that works. We have gotten a big brain, we humans, in the last 5 million years. And to have that big brain, we need to learn how to hunt animals so we get more concentrated protein, to stand up and run after them. And that big brain led to civilization. We learned how to grow crops. And when we do that, the fundamental balance of our diet has changed. And it's the acid-base balance that's changed. Animal protein have a lot of sulfur-containing amino acids in them. And when you only need a tiny amount, we're eating 2.5, 3 times as much, too much animal protein. And we think protein is good for us because it makes us feel full. But the extra protein you get just turns into sugar. And the sulfur-containing amino acids turn into sulfuric acid. And you can show that. You can measure yourself. You can go to the drugstore and buy urine pH paper and test the pH of your urine. The average American's probably around 5.5. Neutral is 7. 5.5 is a little on the acid side. If you look at gorillas who eat 14 to 15 pounds of green leaves a day, vegetables, the biological ash of vegetables is alkaline, and their urine is going to be pH 7.5. You can do the same thing. Do yourself an experiment. Spend 5 days eating nothing but green vegetables, and that cauliflower counts. Sweet potatoes count, but mostly above ground green vegetables. Eat a diet of green vegetables, all the broccoli you want, all the asparagus, all the Brussels sprouts. You may not be thrilled with it, but try it. Your urine will become alkaline. That's where we were 5 million years ago. And as long as we didn't mind dying at age 35, osteoporosis didn't become a problem. But in the 20th century, we decided we wanted to live to be 100, if not longer. And your bones can't keep doing that. So imagine eating a big acid meal. Oh, by the way, it takes 3 servings of vegetables to neutralize 1 serving of meat. It takes 6 servings of vegetables to neutralize 1 serving of cheese. So 1 Big Mac, 2 servings of meat, 3 servings of cheese, and 3 servings of bread. Bread's slightly acid. 2 servings of meat, 2 plus 2 is 3 is 6. 2 servings of cheese, 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 and 12 is 18. 3 servings of bread, we're up to 21. You got to have 21 servings of spinach to neutralize a double-layered hamburger sandwich. And we Americans like those sandwiches, so we got a lot of acid in our diet. What happens when you eat all that acid? It has to flow through your body from your kidneys, and it takes your liver 6 to 7 hours to metabolize all that. So at night you feel hot because you're burning up all those calories and changing all those amino acids into sugar and putting on weight, and then sending that acid to your kidneys to pee it out. Your blood pH doesn't change much. It changes a tiny little bit. But your breathing depends on your pH, so you can't change that. But you have buffers to protect yourself. And those buffers are based on bicarbonate. And you change those buffers a little bit, and your bone cells can read that. And they say, oh, look, the buffers have changed. We've got a little bit of acid flowing through the system. Let's help out. You want some carbonate? We've got carbonate. Calcium carbonate. We got tons of it. For every ounce of animal protein you eat, you have measurable loss of calcium from your bones. There it is, plain and simple. Animal protein includes meat, cheese, milk, yogurt, fish, chicken, It's all animal protein, and it all acidifies you. And you can prove this to yourself by buying your own pH paper and measuring your urinary pH. How much trouble you're in is based on urinary pH. So how do you fix it? Cheap, easy. Potassium citrate. Potassium citrate, the citrate molecule turns out to be 3 bicarbs. When you take potassium citrate, 10 milliequivalent capsules, which you can make for yourself at home by buying potassium citrate over the internet in a capsule maker and capsules and making your own. But there's published research that'll show you 6 pills a day of potassium citrate, 10 milliequivalent pills, double O, double O pills, will leave you to having an alkaline urine. You can take 2 pills and an hour later, your pH of your urine will be 8. I've done it. I'm doing it right now. You can do it too. 6 pills a day, osteoporosis. Your number 1 risk as a woman over 65 is not a heart attack, it's not cancer, it's fall and a broken bone. Osteoporosis is a runaway epidemic. 50% of American women are on some osteoporosis drug at the cost of $7,000 to $10,000 a year, plus all the side effects. You can spend money, you can have the side effects, or you can make your own potassium citrate pills. Cost you about 15 cents a day. Eat more vegetables while you're at it. Dr. John Whitcomb, News and Nutrition, How to Cure Osteoporosis for 15 cents a day. I'm doing it.